because even I'm like,
I remember eventually we all made it through the portal. And when the last one arrived, which I think was Rick, Meadow was napping out.
Yes.
With Brittany close by.
Yes.
Annette and Cordy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you guys did get Annette.
Yeah, I have a familiar with who's very transparent.
You got the stat block, right?
Do.
Oh, it's in Tasha's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's handy. So.
I would say for any of the level-based stuff, just treat it as level 6.
Sounds fair to me.
It's the dancing item, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But that's where we left. There was something in the distance or down the road that we could see. But
there was.
We had not made it that way.
What stat block am I using for the accordion?
As what?
As it exists as a living entity.
Fuck it, use the same stat block. Just makes it easier.
The dancing item stat block?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just makes the housekeeping on it easier.
Sure.
You're in a really weird place.
Mine is pretty shitty. It's 10 plus 5 times my bard level, which I don't have a bard level.
No, just
that was the whole treat any of the level stuff as 6.
Yeah, level 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just because you don't have a bard level doesn't mean it didn't come from having a bard level.
Okay, I get you. Are we all here?
Yeah. D said he was back. Did we get our levels and everything? Are we good to...
I've been recording the entire time.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well,
we've been going through recap stuff, so that's
true.
Kind of why.
That's true. So here you guys are. You have made it through the portal. You are in fields, in meadows. Meadow is
rested.
Yes, shortly rested. Meadow has napped in a meadow.
Very meta.
Familiar. Rick, I believe you were the last one through the portal. Can you confirm that?
I mean, I came at the same time as the other hotel worker.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. So you were the last one of the player people through, but you did come with friends. I forgot. You brought a healer because you're a smart guy.
Mm-hmm. You can fix the sink. You can fix your arrow shot.
That's right. So, you guys are now here. You have the hotel worker, you have your full party, you have 2 living dancing items, you have short rested. There is a poorly drawn city in the distance. I thought you guys were all able to tell that that's supposed to be High Breeze.
Yes, we established that.
Yeah.
But it does not look structurally sound, at least from this distance.
It looks interesting. It is a peculiar design for a city. But then again, High Breeze is...
That's a normal day.
Yeah, I mean, High Breeze is kind of a peculiar design for a city. So, you know. You guys are here. You escaped near certain weird catastrophe type things by getting here.
Dimensional explosions averted.
Yeah. Yes. So, what would you like to do?
Win.
Okay.
Because that's all we do.
That's going to come down to how would you like to win?
I would like to win without having to roll the dice.
Well, that's going to be a lot harder.
I think it's just going to be a foregone conclusion. Yeah.
A foregone conclusion that you win?
We won. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, sure.
Everyone else
at this point, we're just going through the motions to show our work.
Yeah.
That's valid. I mean, you did save some people. You did do some cool shit. Was that enough to say that you won?
No. Well, we still haven't found a Rolo, correct?
No, you have not found a Rolo. I'm not saying that is a requirement of winning.
But it does help.
That was, in fact, what I believe you guys originally set out to do.
Was to find him.
Was to find him because, you know, he did get kidnapped.
Well, we figured out who took him and roughly where he ended up.
Yes, you did.
Well, where we believe he ended up. So that's...
I mean, at this... Yeah.
Probably job half
at this
done.
Point, yeah. At this point, you know, if you wanted, you could try and find a way to get back out of the portal and go get the proper Asmo's employees to take over for you. That would be an option.
An option, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do have to remember when you arrived through the portal, you did fall some distance.
We did?
You did. The portal was in the air some.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to level up a couple times before I get a flying speed.
Or you'd have to build something to get up. I mean, you didn't fall far.
Or I could change into a giraffe and just stick my head through, hoping it pulls me the rest of the way.
Yeah, that is not something that I had in mind when I designed the fact the portal was about 15 feet off the ground.
Not a problem. Giraffe me! I'll bite onto the edge of the portal, turn back into a druid, or a mouse, actually, and just somersault through the portal.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
pulling the rest of us along the way?
Yeah. You know what? It's time for a new party. And I don't like these guys' morals anyways.
I will let you play all the D&D you want, man.
Alright, well, my name's not Simon, and the things I draw don't come true, but I think he might live in that town.
Live is a curious turn of phrase, but probably.
Maybe find him there. As that place looks sketchy.
It's about this time that you would notice your hotel manager friend, who is now here to help you and help try and keep you guys safe. You've seen the meme of the blonde-haired guy with the mustache who's just kind of mouthing, "What the fuck?" That is very much his expression right now. He is not
I
like
take it this is
freaking.
not part of the Azmodendak's hotel experience.
This is not part of the Azmodendak's hotel experience.
I mean, I've heard of some weird shit like demons in tubs and stuff.
That's true. That's true. Sometimes there are complimentary demons in tubs. That doesn't seem like it's this guy's job to supply that.
Okay. Sad face.
Yeah, a little bit. That does seem like it would be a fun job, personally.
No shortage of hot water.
That's right.
So we're going to go that way. I look at the group and I point over my shoulder at the sketchy city. Maybe we can find an illustrated version of Orolo. I bet he's 12 feet tall and he's got a big dick.
Oh. That depends on who's.
I guess, it depends on who drew him. Yeah.
Yeah. Did he draw himself or did she draw him?
Well, would it be different?
That's a good question. That is. Good question. Yeah, I mean, if you look around, that does seem to be. I don't want to say
geographically. Does it look like the only option that direction?
I wouldn't say it's the only option. It does look to be, we would say, the most obvious option.
Okay.
In the distance, in the northern direction, there does look to be what you would assume is a small town on the horizon. To the west, there does appear to be a mountain range again on the horizon.
Okay, but they look like they're a lot farther to walk to.
They definitely look a lot farther.
Seeing as the city looks like a sketch, would you say the mountains in the distance are very much a Ross interpretation?
They do have a Rossian quality to them.
Okay, and the maybe the trees on their slopes look happy.
Yes, there are very much
accidentally
agreeable fauna.
You don't want to run into squirrels in that neighborhood.
Squirrels probably have
my vote is
pocket.
A sketchy breeze.
Okay. Sketchy breeze. Okay. You're all from this area, right? Like,
or high as a guy. Actually, am I high? It might look just normal.
That's a good question. Are you high?
I don't know. Let's roll. Percentile. I'll say
you have been every other time.
If I roll high, I am high. No, I need
Sounds great. 50 or above.
Well, that's a 98. I'm fucking stoned.
You are 420 Blaziken, sir.
That's how I got to sleep.
Yep.
I need to go to town because my pouch is getting low.
That's a great point.
So
that is indeed a great point.
I look to the hotel guy and I'm like, piggyback ride?
I don't think you could hold my weight.
I start to climb on him.
Oh, I mean, sure. You started climbing on him? Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, he's able to hold you.
Huh?
Yeah. He kind of
swat my own ass with my right hand. I'm like, giddy
up. Give me a dex check just to see. Did you really swat? Did you really swat your own ass?
Yeah. I rolled a 9, so 7.
Felt like your ass.
Yeah. Oh. I may have imagined my ass, but
How does one feel their own ass when they're, you know?
you know what? I don't know. I got a lot back there, so I was just rolling on averages.
Yeah, you climb up on his back and he kind of like arm around each leg and he kind of, bounces you up a bit just to kind of center your weight. And he'll start walking with you.
Hi.
Yeah, you have free travel for a little bit.
Huh?
How
We'll take it in turns. I may be asleep when it's his turn, but who knows?
What is the physical dimensions of your dwarf? Are you normal dwarf?
I'm a normal dwarf. I'm 4'3", 140 pounds.
Okay.
I'm female dwarf, so I'm not too thick, but she's plump.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay. Yeah, so Meadow is Rick Sean the help. Everybody else ready to move? Is there more you need to do in this field?
Let's burn some dust. Eat
good.
my rubber.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Eat your rubber.
Let's make like a tree and split.
That's a tree joke.
Let's sharpen the hammers.
I would imagine that Meadow is pretty good at that.
Oh, she's very familiar with her family's battle cry.
Oh, that's right. Of course it is.
Why would it be
Love
anything different?
It's a fantastic family.
They're well known.
Yes, they are.
For all the right reasons.
They carry a bit of reputation in the realms. Yeah.
I bet they do. Yeah, so you guys are on your way to a weirdly poorly drawn city.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah. It looks something. Yeah. So, how are you choosing to travel? Fast, slow, carefully?
With welts on my ass from slapping it.
On foot?
Sure, but I mean, are you trying to be cautious at all, or have you thrown caution to the wind?
I think we've established by now stealth is not something this party is capable of. So,
especially with me yeehawing it all the way to town.
I'm sorry. Stealth is something that not everyone in the party is capable of, because I know a couple of you are
I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just go loud and proud down Main Street.
Okay.
And rely on the power of self-confidence and intimidation.
As you do. Okay. I mean, you're not trying to like wear yourselves out before you get there, right?
No.
Okay.
Just making sure.
You accomplished the mission before you goon. Is, I believe, the proper order of operations.
Holy shit. That is not a phrase that I'm familiar with. I understand its parts. No. I promise. I am familiar with the parts that make up the whole. I've just never heard the whole. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and we'll say it's probably about 45 minutes to an hour to get there. And that's mainly, you're kind of weaving in and out of terrain. Not that it's like difficult terrain, but it's poorly drawn terrain. You are getting the idea that this is not an Arolo illustration.
Is he known for his works?
I mean, there's never been anything attributed to him like in the book as like illustrated by Arolo. But you're also thinking Arolo would never draw anything this haphazard about a place that he loves so much. He certainly wouldn't make it this. Yeah, so you take the roads, you cross a couple of fields along the way. It feels like in a spot or two, you almost had to double back on yourself to get there without being risky or dangerous in how you're accomplishing this. But you get there. You get to the gates of the city. Well, you get to a point where you can see the gates of the city. I won't run you up there all like that without giving you a chance to do anything. You're there. You can see the kind of guard towers that kind of watch over what would be the gates to the city of High Breeze. You're all familiar with these gates. They're generally a small garrison of troops that just make sure the riffraff stays out.
Okay.
If you would like to make perception checks to see anything that you could see about the gates, that's totally fine.
I believe that's a...
I'm terrible
17.
at those. Let's do it.
17.
Yes.
Cool.
I'll be damned. 21.
Damn.
Sorry, what are we rolling for?
Perception check.
24.
24. Okay, you guys are scoping things out. You see there is some movement in the guard towers. Takes a second or two, but you're able to realize the people in the guard towers do not look like normal High Breeze guards. They look like your friends that you saw in the hotel bathroom. Similar colors, similar pretty much everything.
So, Droblin, I think.
Yes, Droblins.
Not that I don't think that term was dropped, but they're draconic-looking goblins.
Correct. They look like they're just milling about as if they were guard duty like anyone else.
Okay.
They don't appear to have noticed you, or if they have noticed you, you are fairly confident they are not like readying to ambush you.
So they're like standing watch, but not barring our entrance.
Correct.
Okay.
There is a Droblin fellow at the gate. He's just standing there. He kind of like, this is my job.
I'm just gonna walk past him or I'm gonna scoot my ride past him like he's not there.
Okay. As you do get up next to him, he does just kind of put his arm out to his side and just spear kind of at an X, and he just not rude or anything, just very matter of fact. State your business, please.
I'm here to draw a new quarter. He doesn't look sketched, right?
No, he does not. He kind of looks you up, down. One eyebrow goes up a little bit, and he says, didn't know we were expecting any visitors today, but
well, the door was open, and seems so inviting.
Yeah. One sec. And he kind of picks.
Why don't we get the people in charge involved? Let's get them. That's
okay. Clearly, just hold on.
Clearly, you cannot handle this on your own. So let's get them involved so you can get in some trouble.
Listen, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. Myself, just
yourself.
Give me a sec. Listen. He just he little snappy, little snippy. You see, he pulls a smooth stone out of his belt, and he's kind of holding it in his left hand. It glows kind of faintly. You see his lips moving like he's whispering. Then he stops. Then he says something else. Then he stops. And then he puts his arm back up, pulls the spear back up, kind of had attention, and he was like, "Yeah, okay. You guys are free to enter. You're expected on the terrace. They'd like it if you could be there before dinner, if at all possible."
We'll be there when we're there.
Okay.
Hey man, whatever. I don't care. I told you what I had to tell you, and you do that what you want. You get the distinct impression he is a paid part of this. He is not like
he has no personal investment.
Correct. This is a job. He puts his arm up. The gates are open. You are free to cruise down the street.
Okay.
Do your thing.
I'll explore it a little bit. Kind of look around. Okay. I don't know that I'm super familiar with High Breeze.
Okay.
Or at least this character. But I should know what I would expect to see.
Sure.
But I'm going to look for some of the landmarks, like popular pubs or eateries,
absolutely,
or shops. I know there's some Adventure Guild headquarters in here.
Yes.
Yeah, some kind of shit like that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You are from nearby,
Hammerfall.
Right? Yeah, you are from Hammerfall.
Yeah, 20, 30 miles away.
Sure. I mean, but Hammerfall has trade with High Breeze.
Yes, but doesn't mean I've ever been here.
Sure, but you would at least, it's not like you've never heard of High Breeze in High Breeze.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah. Okay. You are also aware that in High Breeze there is a legendary dwarven brewery.
Okay. Or at least their like corporate office where they sell out of might be brewed somewhere else.
Sure, the brewery itself looks like it was carved straight out of a giant piece of granite.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are fairly confident that you remember that is on the western side of the city, down a main street. It would take you 10 minutes from where you are to walk, if that was your desire.
As we walk, I point out this is where Orolo's friend murdered that kid.
Yeah, you're able to point that out pretty well. Good eye on you.
There's the blood stain. As I point, it appears.
If you read some of the other literature, you'll find that guy murders a lot of kids.
Is that a selling point?
Potentially.
Okay.
Potentially. It's funny as you say it. There is there's a mark that appears. Bloodstain might be overselling it a little, but a mark appears.
I see that. My eyes get big as dinner plates. And this is where I left that huge sack of money.
You say that out loud.
Yeah.
A bag kind of sketches itself into existence. It's
dollar signs on the side of it.
Oh yeah, like super cartoon looking bag here. Are you gonna open it up?
Oh yeah.
Okay. There inside the bag, there are coins. They are air quotes metal. They do have symbol.
Good here.
That's a reasonable assessment to make.
I close it real quick. I say, nah, it's just a sack, and I stuff it in my bag.
Okay. When you pick it up, I'm not saying that you can't carry it or anything like that, but there is some heft to it.
Gold has no weight to a dwarf.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. I have an 8 strength, so
sure. I love that you were willing to just go along with that because it sounded.
I mean, I was waiting. No, I was waiting for you. Was that something you were saying out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. The bag does feel a little lighter. Not a lot lighter, but a little lighter.
Oh yeah, we should go around the corner and catch the elevated train that takes us over to where we want to go.
And you're saying that out loud too?
Yeah. Now that everything comes to my head, I'm just saying out loud, and I kind of like give that come on, keep it going gesture to the rest of the group.
Okay. Everybody, make a perception check. See if you catch on to what he's putting down here, what she's putting down here.
Uh, 13.
Okay.
Hilariously, 22.
Amazing. Yeah, this seems kind of weird.
It's a kind
she
of
says
magic.
it, and it. I don't want to say that it verbatim comes to life or appears or whatever, but
it attempts to manifest.
There isn't a reasonable, poorly drawn facsimile of what she said.
Interesting.
And this all came as a joke because I wanted to make fun of. Of Nomen.
And to be clear, this is not something that I came up with on the fly. These were predefined rules for this place.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, so you want to go around the corner and see if there's a
here, but it'll only buy shit that is here, which means it's worthless.
Well, we'll find out. So you're going around the corner. You want to see if you can find a elevated train?
Yeah. The L is right over here. Yeah.
Okay.
It's free, of course. To citizens
Uh-huh.
of the realm.
Of the realm.
That is to say, people that are alive
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and currently in the
Sure.
realm.
So you walk around the corner. You get there, and
The train is
is
famous for their naked butlers.
really.
Yeah,
I thought they
serve-
were also famous
serve
for paying the
undercooked
riders.
scallops. Yeah.
Amazing. You guys get there to the train. It is elevated. Hilariously, it is about 6 feet.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't like climbing. I'm a dwarf.
But it is an elevated train. The train track does seem to be going off in a direction. You guys go to get on, and they say, hey, free for citizens of the realm only. You guys are visitors. One each.
I reach into my bag and then reach into my sack and then into the money bag and pull out a handful of whatever, and I go, let's just take this as far as it'll take us.
He holds out his hand. You drop the coins. He looks at the coins. Yeah, sure. Okay. He puts the coins into like you see on some bus entrances.
Teller thing. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And he lets you guys onto the train. Jeff, you said something about naked butlers.
I said naked butlers.
Oh, you said naked
butlers serving undercooked scallops.
Yeah, no, nothing I said matters at this point.
Okay. Yeah, there are naked droblin butlers.
Ugh, wait a minute. I look to the rest of the group and I go, details matter.
Yeah, you've they're naked droblin butlers. They are carrying trays. The trays do have something that looks sort of edible on it, slightly resembling scallops.
Hate seafood. This is why we never come here.
It's weird being in this room of tripods.
Droblins are short, correct? I don't want to be riding a shaky bus with a forest full of swinging droblin dicks in my face.
I mean, they are
like
laughably. They are not laughably taller than you.
Okay.
They're probably mostly similar height or just shorter than you.
You know what? I heard that they lost a suit with the court and they no longer could have the nudity on the trains. Some old lady complained.
I heard it was still challenging for those monster
about
dogs.
Droblin pubes in her tea or something.
All of the droblins at once turn and look at you. And there is almost a sense of relief in their faces.
Oh, this is why they're shaved. Never mind.
You're saying never mind them being naked?
Yeah, I wanted that. Fuck them. I'm not doing it for their benefit.
Okay. Clothes started to kind of sketch into existence and then stopped.
Yeah. Now these are real, not sketched droblins, correct?
Correct. These are real droblins. So now they have like Chippendale cuffs and collars.
Mm-hmm. And no one's eating those scallops and they're starting to smell ripe.
Probably, yes. Yes. Yeah, so you are the elevated train.
Luckily,
you have, hopefully, it starts to move. You guys are in a car. You see the city start to pass by. Some buildings look better than others as far as like how they are existing. More detail, less detail kind of thing. We'll say Ray, roll me a d6.
D6. That's a 5.
Okay, it takes about 5 minutes. You guys, just kind of watching as things go by, kind of forgot you were headed somewhere on this train.
Given that they're half dragon, half goblin, we talking? What is it? Kawaka or what is it? What is the term?
Cloaca?
Yeah, that's it.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Why are you obsessed with their genitals, Ray?
Well, it's just I'm like, that they're naked.
You have to
really wouldn't be
understand the
that bad.
mechanics of it.
They're lizards.
They are lizards. I would say that even goblins in some way are a little more reptilian than some other species out there.
Yeah, yeah.
So they look reptilian, sir.
They're just scaly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scaly cloaca dongs.
Ribbed for your pleasure. Moving on.
Sure. Moving on. You guys, the train comes to a stop. You are at a train station, and it's a little shadowed here. You realize that you have traveled to one of the pillars to take you up.
Okay. We were going to a dwarven brewery, right?
Sure.
But it's next to this elevator up, and we need to go up, right?
Correct.
I just want to, geographically speaking, Clock the brewery is there for authenticity. Can't speak. Say
authenticity. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You are able to see from the train before you even get off, there is what looks like a boulder. Probably granite-ish.
What's the name of that brewery? Isn't it like a moose ball sweat in a jar?
Sure. Here's the thing. The boulder is probably big enough for 2 people to stand inside.
Okay.
But there is a door.
Okay. Well, the boulder's less a boulder and more a petrified colossus tonsil.
Sure.
Hacked it up when they were building the plates.
Oh,
we got to go up, right?
You got to go up.
You guys thirsty, or are we heading up?
Up.
Yeah, I'm good to go up. I don't see any reason I need to do anything else.
I'm just curious as detail of the place.
Yeah, I mean, if we're not taking a full night to rest, then I'm saying up.
I mean, if
well, we're supposed to be there by evening, correct?
Yeah, they did request that you were there by dinner.
Is it morning? I mean,
it's probably just afternoon.
Okay, so
like 1:30 maybe.
A short rest is probably all we can muster then.
Yeah. For now.
All right. Who even knew we were coming?
What's that?
Who knew we were coming?
They didn't say.
I mean,
They just said that you were expected.
we don't have to show up when they tell us to. We can just show up when we want to show up.
That is true.
Show up on the right time or they kill Aurora. I mean, do you want that on your conscience?
Do you really think they're going to kill Arolo?
Don't know. Did you see what
That's
they did
true.
to those problems on the train? These people are animals.
No, they're droblins.
Well, that too.
But yeah, okay. I mean, you can go up. There is an elevator right here. I will tell you, the elevator can hold probably 2 of you at a time.
Is there only one elevator or is there a bundle of them?
There is one elevator here at the pillar.
Isn't there like a slowly spiraling ramp that goes up on the outside of the pillars that ends up to the top?
Absolutely. Yeah.
But that takes 3-mile walk to get up it to get to the top.
It's probably going to take you a minute, but yeah, you could probably do that.
I look at the ramp. I look back at the innkeeper. I raise an eyebrow. Piggyback ride? Okay, fine. We'll take the elevator. Who's first?
I heard it's shorter than it looks.
The ramp?
Yeah,
Did you now?
I did.
Okay. How long did you hear it took?
Nobody was real specific. They just said that it looks a whole lot longer than it is, and it's just a deceptively short trip.
I have a question.
Yeah.
This large net that I have,
Yes.
that is a dancing item, which has a flying speed, also has a strength of 18. And it says one of its attack is a grapple attack, right? Can it double as a flying carpet?
That's a damn good question.
So long as it's not more than 30 feet above the ground?
It has done similar previously. Because it was used to get the snake lady out of the basement.
Right.
That is correct. Yeah.
Well.
So,
color me
flying carpet, flying hammock.
It's got twice my strength, so there should be no reason it can't pick me up.
Yeah.
That's coming to play
I'll take the ramp
well.
if you guys want to. Now that I know, I can just
cheat,
fly around in my rickshaw.
Yeah. Okay. So you heading up the ramp then?
Yeah. I don't like enclosed spaces. I'm from underground.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
I'm going to take the elevator because I don't trust that they're not going to weirdly wish more problems onto the ramp as they try and make it better for themselves.
No,
as soon as he gets on the elevator, I heard the elevator takes the long way around.
Okay.
First takes a
wow.
It is
First it goes
deceptively
underwater in
is
the
dangerously unsafe.
I heard I was already there.
Oh, you bastard! The Uno reversed us.
For that one, Ranger Rick, I would like you to roll me an Arcana check. Please and thank you.
This isn't going to go well.
It'll go well.
Shit.
Well, it's a 5 on die for a 4.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Well, you kind of fade out of existence
Or no.
at the bottom, and you fade into existence about halfway up the ramp.
What about the ramp? I was on the. Okay.
Yep,
Thought I was taking the elevator.
correct.
That's what a 4 gets you.
You were taking the elevator.
You heard that you were there already.
You just turned wrong.
Me and Annette are sliding up the ramp.
Okay. Surprisingly, it only takes you about 10 seconds to get to where where Ranger Rick is. And he was about halfway there.
I'm like, I thought you were taking the elevator. So did I.
And yeah, you guys takes you probably another 20, 30 seconds after that, and you guys are at the top.
Man, they
I
were
get to the
kidding.
top, and there's still people walking. And I go, I heard when they built this, it was a water slide. That's after I stepped off of it.
Yeah. Okay. Make me a Arcana check.
Awesome at the ace.
Yeah.
13.
13. Okay.
Lucky number 13.
This is a big ramp. You guys start to that are still walking. You're almost to the top, but you guys hear a rumbling behind you. You
Kind of a spigot turning on.
Spigot turning on. Stone turning to some weird configuration behind you. It seems to have started at the bottom and it's drawing its way up. But you should have enough time to get off of the ramp if you do so choose. But it is there's no ramp to walk back down. It's either water slide or elevator. Unless you go to a different pillar. But hey, here you guys are. You're at the top. What's the likelihood that any of you would have been up here in real?
Not likely at all. My character would have never been here. Heard stories.
Yeah.
Tales.
Okay. Brittany.
Shop talk from people who traded with Hybrids, but nothing more.
Would you have ever been up here?
Oh.
I think Brittany died.
Brittany.
What now?
Have you ever been on the upper terrace of Hybrids in the real world?
Yes.
Okay.
You're kind of a rich girl, right?
Yeah, I firmly believe that that's where Hybrids Academy would be.
That seems reasonable. Okay.
That's an upper plate school.
Yes. Ranger
upper
Rick.
crust, if you will.
I can't think of a reason I would have been up here unless there was,
Okay.
a different book signing or some other thing. But
yeah. So, Brittany, this is not the home thinking it was going to be. There are buildings every so often. They're mostly small, squat buildings. There's lots of gardens and shrubs and statues in the gardens and fountains. And there is then Probably you're gonna think probably 10-ish, 15-minute walk from here. There is like one giant home. Everything that you would expect from the upper plates of Hybreeze. It's ostentatious and columned, and it does seem a little weird the way it kind of juxtaposes against the rest of the area up here.
Hmm.
There you are. Here you are.
So as illustrated by someone who's never been here.
Absolutely. Someone who has only
totally
ever
fine
looks
to me.
totally fine. Oh, I mean, outside, yeah, you're like, yeah, whatever.
It's exactly what
but-
I imagined these pricks lived in.
So you guys have never been here before, though, right?
No.
Correct.
Okay. So then you guys are not familiar with, we've got these like super park benches on the upper level, and just sitting on them for a little while, it's like a full night's rest.
I'm going to need you
That's
to make
awesome.
an Arcana check, sir.
Oh no.
And there's a guy here who'll tell you stories about his like 3-year jogging and how he started a shrimp and boat company.
Oh.
And
so this is a total with my +1 of 15.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know. I was so much better than I expected.
And tell me again what you said about the park bench.
Functionally, that a short rest to get you along.
Okay. Off to the side, you do see a bench in the
and I was talking about how they were conveniently located as well. So
yeah, this is like 20 feet away. There it is.
God damn you, Jeff Bookin. Where I did nothing but troll the DM, you make functional, useful things. How dare you?
Yeah.
Haven't we established anymore that that's what I do? I take the nice thing that he gives us and break the shit out of it
and abuse it. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I'm excited to see how this works.
The strongest use I could come up with for this was a long rest.
Hey, as you say this, you have to wake me up because I'm sleeping in my hammock net as it's carrying me around following.
Yeah. You guys, here you guys are. You see the bench. It's right there. You can hang out on the bench, do your short rest trick if that's what you'd like to try.
I would love to try that.
Okay.
I got me some belly slots I'd love to gather.
It was really only suggested because they want us there for dinner, but we don't have enough time between now and dinner to do a proper long rest. But I am down enough resources that I really need a long rest.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the short rest was okay for survival purposes, but like if we're going into some other major encounter,
probably a good idea. I see where you're at.
I would rather be more prepared than currently.
Okay. Cool.
Wait to see if it works before I ask any detailed questions.
So you walk over. There it is. It's a bench. It is this one. You said they're conveniently located. This one, it could seat 2. There's a bench down the way that could seat 2. And there is what appears to be a rocking bench.
I won't be greedy. I'll just take one of the normal ones.
Oh my God. Is that like a couple's toilet?
No, it's not like a couple's toilet. Imagine like a rocking chair.
It's a couple's toilet now.
Yeah. Imagine a rocking chair made out of woodstone.
Okay.
and big enough for two.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so you've got 3 benches. That should be plenty of seating for everybody if you do want to try it out, or you can wait to see how somebody who's going to test it out feels.
I will. It was
I
my
will test
idea.
it.
I'll test it out.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk over and you're just gonna sit down on the bench. You're gonna feel it up. What are you doing?
I mean, I guess I could
If
start
nothing
around its.
else, we get a short rest.
I could start with my toe around its ankle, I guess, and slowly work up its
Okay.
calf.
If that's what you want to do.
Just seems weird.
You feel up the bench.
I will sit in the bench and I will throw coins from my sack into the fountain.
Okay. Yeah, you sit down. Brittany, you feel it up first. And it feels like a bench, feels legit, feels like everything that you would think a bench would feel like. You sit on it.
It's got a seat part and a back part. That's what a bench needs.
Yep. It doesn't seem to have any of those gaudy little things that would make laying on the bench uncomfortable.
Oh, so it's not a French bench.
It's not a French bench. It's not a Republican bench either.
It's not one of the unhoused,
correct,
unfriendlies.
Correct. This is just a classic Kingwood Center bench.
Yeah.
You sit there for a couple of minutes. You just kind of, Brittany, you're just kind of relaxing. Ranger Rick, are you going to wait? You're going to pop a squat?
I mean, I was behind the group, so I think I was walking up a little late, so they're going to be a few minutes into.
Oh, no.
By the time I get up here.
You're probably 20 seconds behind him.
We rendezvoused
with
you before.
Oh, okay.
We didn't leave you behind.
Yeah. No. I mean, plus
floating up in a net.
Plus,
I was. I didn't say it was racing up in a net.
It really is a shorter trek than what anybody would think.
Okay.
You didn't get a
rocking chair one feels like it's supposed to be the same, or is there something distinctly different about that I would?
Make me a perception check.
15.
It looks and feels just like another bench. If you would like to sit on it and see if there's any differences, you can. But there's nothing about this bench that makes you think that it is anything other than a weird stone rocking bench.
Okay. I'm going to try that one just to, cover all our bases.
Sure. Okay. So you sit on that one. Then the hotel manager, he's going to sit on the bench next to Meadow, since Meadow has used him a little bit.
I gave him a wink.
Yeah. You guys sit there. Meadow, you're haphazardly tossing coins into the fountain. And I need the 3 of you to make me a Constitution check, please.
Well, that happened. I have inspiration. Can I roll it again?
Constitution?
Constitution check. Yes, you can, sir. You can use your inspiration.
Well, that's shitty. I rolled.
I got a 13.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Okay.
I have no pluses. I got a 13.
Awesome. You know what? It lucks out. This is a roll that you wanted to be pretty close to average on. You guys start to feel like drowsy. Not like, oh my god, I want to go sleep like right now, but you do feel a little drowsy while you're sitting here. Anybody have any worries or concerns? Going to
Nope.
continue to sit.
How many coins bounce off the side of the fountain? Because I'm falling asleep.
We'll say your last 5 have been pretty unremarkable.
All right.
I'm good to ride it out.
Okay.
Yeah, no complaints yet.
Okay. The drowsiness seems to kind of, it took about 5-10 minutes or so for the drowsiness to kind of like really, ramp up. Man, I feel like I can't keep my eyes open. And just like you hit the probably 12-minute mark, 13 minutes into this, and you kind of like catch yourself. You nod off, but like you nod off, your neck kind of slacks, and all 3 of you jerk back, like eyes open, like blah. And holy fucking shit, you guys feel amazing. You feel invigorated, even.
That's right.
Now I do need all of you to put on your sheet that you have, or somewhere that you can keep track of it, that you have 10 temporary hit points.
Okay. Do we also have the benefits of a long rest?
You do.
Okay.
If
so max hit points. Oh, sorry.
Correct. If something were to happen to you and you would no longer have temporary hit points, I'm going to need to let me know.
Oh. Great.
What do you mean? Like, are we taking enough damage to get past the temporary, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take, yeah,
Then we
but
lose
I mean,
the benefit of the long rest.
but I mean, I just want, like, I'm not saying when I run out of these temporary hit points, if you find a way to give yourself more temporary hit points, I would just need to know when you no longer have temporary hit points.
Okay. Is temporary hit points are expelled first regardless, or is it a choice?
Correct. Nope, they go first.
Damn it.
That's
Now,
okay.
I have a question. If I
Sure.
change forms, I gain the hit points of that.
I would let these temporary hit points carry over, because this is.
Of course you would.
This is a. Well, I mean, if you want me to not let them roll over, I can do that. I don't think that's what you want me to do.
Figure a way to cheese it. When you do a long rest, you recover half of the hit dice you have expended, correct?
Half of the hit dice you have expended, minimum 1.
So I expended 4, so I get 2 back.
Yep.
Which puts me at 4. Okay.
But you do get the benefit of going back to max health.
And my staff would regain 1d6 charges plus 4.
Yep.
3 plus 4 is 7, so it's at max 10.
Yep. Woo.
Okay, so this is just a regular long rest. This is not like start a day or anything.
Correct. This is just a long rest. Here you are.
You got your duck charges back, though.
No, it's at start of day. That's why I asked.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. That is start of day.
Yeah, that's charges daily at dawn, so I'm still at 6 for
Yes.
the staff. Sorry.
Yep. That's okay.
Nope.
So,
Glad you asked, D. Thank you.
you guys feel invigorated? You feel better than you thought you would have after just chilling here on these benches that you found that magically make you feel better?
Well,
What are you
this
going to
place is drawn correctly, I will say.
do? Is it now?
I
I'm
have,
glad you approve.
I have something I would like to do before we go to the event, but
Okay.
Which we have a few hours, right?
right.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is like a right before we go to the event thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So up here is only the house, right?
That you can see. I mean, this area up here is similar in size to the city of High Breeze in some ways.
Okay.
Well, then, being familiar with it and having some time to kill, I'm curious
Sure.
if the academy is here.
Okay, so you guys went over to Dwarven area to check out the bar, then you left the bar,
Upper
went
plate.
up to the upper plate from there. Yeah, I mean, you would expect that from where you are, it should be about a 25-minute direction clockwise around the plate.
Perfect.
It's going to take a minute to get there, but you're confident that it should be there. You have no reason to believe it wouldn't be. Probably looks weird, but it would be there. Is that a direction you would like to head?
Sure.
Okay.
Check it out.
Yeah. Cool. So you guys walk. It's a little under a half hour to get there. But unless anybody has anything to do along the way, you are able to get there without incident.
Sure.
Cool. You guys make it. You're there. You are looking at your school. Drawn better than expected. Like, all things considered, whoever drew this took their time.
Okay. Interesting.
This is not a dick house.
Not a dick house.
Not even a purple dick house.
All right, then.
So, are we going in? We checking out the interior?
I mean,
Seeing if we can pick up your latest grade card? What are we doing?
I don't know. I was mostly curious if it was here, if the person who was drawing the town, because they clearly are not native.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they
Curious
have
to see what they
priorities
included
for
and what they didn't.
That's a reasonable thing to check on. It is here.
Have we seen any other people up here?
That is a fantastic question. So far, you have not.
So this upper crust is abandoned aside from us.
At least at the current moment, it is.
Interesting.
And we saw the place we're going to. We're supposed to be by dinner.
Yep, you saw
there
that.
There were no people like hanging out there.
It's a big house. You didn't see anybody like actively hanging out on the grounds.
Okay.
But I mean, here you are. You are standing in front of Brittany's school of choice.
What is the name of the school?
High Breeze Academy.
Oh, right.
She's here on behalf of the High Breeze Academy Gazette. Hag.
Right.
I forgot about that. God, I love that.
High Breeze Hag.
Because I love just making random shit canon in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an option.
I believe it's the thing that keeps us coming back, honestly.
I think so too, yeah. Yeah.
It's the sandbox. We come every week for the
so here you guys are
on the train.
Yes. There's too many motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking train.
So
I heard that there was no copyright infringement on this level of High Breeze.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good point. Hopefully, I mean, they may have been exposed trouser snakes, but
are they trouser snakes if there's no trousers anywhere?
That's
They're
a good question.
Snakes envious of trousers.
Yeah. It's a point of contention to be had.
In need of trousers.
Yeah.
So we dick around and explore and kind of become as acquainted with the upper crust here as possible until dinner time.
Cool.
Unless there is a further exploration to be had.
No, I'm good.
Anyone?
Nothing comes to mind, so I'm good.
Cool.
Okay. Well, let's go barge in. We're invited.
So we're getting ready to go to the thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Trigger your saved action.
I am going to use a class feature.
Oh.
Okay.
I used it before to create a clipboard. I can, let's see, as an action, channel the Song of Creation to create one non-magical item with a gold value that can't be more than 20 times my bard level. So 120 gold.
Okay.
And what I make will last a number of hours equal to my proficiency bonus, which is why I wanted to wait and do it immediately before we went to the thing. I'm making a net.
A new net for yourself?
I'm making a net. It's out of a nice hempen rope. Its name is also Annette.
She's still in the party. And,
its name is also Annette, but to avoid confusion with the other Annette, we will call this one B-Net.
Yeah.
Annette is Miss Funicello, if you're nasty.
Or Auntie B, if you're nasty.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. That is going to haunt my dreams, but yeah.
I have been waiting all day for this. I've been planning this all day.
Why did you make it of hemp? You could have done it of horsehair, and it could be a
No,
hairnet.
I'm sorry, not hemp, silk.
Silk.
Okay.
Because that's the higher quality rope. I mean, it's temporary anyways, so.
Still strong. Still very strong, yeah.
But at this point, it is not animated yet. Because
I'm assuming
that class feature lasts less time, so that's more of an in-the-moment kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But I want to go in there with the net. So I don't have to waste time making the net.
As a shawl or something? Or just tucked in your bag?
Worn where the other net would have been.
Okay. Not a problem. You have Bennett.
My day is complete.
Okay. Are you now ready to head to?
Yes.
We're about to break this off. Is what we're going to do. With 15 minutes to go, we're finally getting to the thing we're supposed to do at the beginning.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. You guys,
but all the same, is this a point where you would want to?
We're almost to that point.
Okay.
So you guys head to the house. You get there. Spoiler alert, you run into your first people that you've seen up top. Guess who they are?
A Rolo.
Droblins.
Fuckers.
I was going to guess Droblin dicks, but yeah.
Do they have pants on?
Yes, these look like more Droblin guards.
Okay.
They had the biggest dongs of all, I heard.
Yeah.
And
so much that their pants are really baggy.
It made it impossible for them to run.
Yeah. Or be accurate fighters.
Suddenly they're all wielding crossbows.
Except their huge erect penises block their eyesight. Their line of sight is obscured by their protruding members.
We'll see how that works out.
This has gone off the rails.
I heard it worked in our favor.
We'll see. We'll see for sure.
Well, definitely Rick's favor.
So Rick's probably got some major envy going on. So you guys get there. There's Droblin guards outside, and they're all like, "Oh, right, yeah, she's waiting on you guys. Cool." And they just kind of like motion you along to follow them.
Yeah, with the band.
She.
Oh, I thought she was Shay. Okay.
No, she is waiting on you.
Well, that's not a Rolo unless he's definitely changed.
So here you guys are. They usher you in. They walk you through a foyer, through a great room, and into a formal dining space. And seated at the table are several figures. Figure number 1, the mom, back in her mom
human guise.
Yes, back in that form. A Rolo.
So she's no longer horny. Explains why the Droblins have pants on.
Yeah. Arolo is here. You're fairly confident. This is the real Arolo.
Does he look subdued or stoned or drugged or tied up or something?
He does look like he is not a willing guest.
Okay.
He does not look well. From this distance, he looks lethargic, worn out, and probably injured. Nothing like you don't see any like huge wounds or anything like that. He looks like a man who's been beaten?
Like emotionally or physically?
Yes.
Just by life.
Sexually.
Yes. He looks.
Before we get
rough.
too far, when I walk in and see the mom there, I will tip my cat and say hello again. Because I mean, she did hate me by the time she was leaving, I guess.
Kind of, yeah. But I mean, you know,
we were doing okay, and then she attacked me, and then I was,
Well, I mean, you did join the fray against the people who were there attacking her.
Right, but I didn't start that way. I was just,
That is correct. It didn't start that way.
She attacked everybody else. Just had to join.
Yeah, you chose against your new girlfriend, which is okay. Everybody's got to make that distinction at some point.
Okay, so those two were the others.
Yep. Yes.
Well then, fine. I will add. Oh, have you gained weight?
Wow.
Oh man.
I take a step back from Rick.
Okay, we'll deal with that next week. But yes, so there is Mom.
In the face,
there
maybe.
There is Arolo. There is a old Droblin. You're not sure how old Droblins are or how long they live because I think this is the first time any of you have ever seen.
Well,
but
if you leave them out in the sun, they do
penis?
kind of age quickly.
You could probably count the rings if he was, into showing you, but he is wearing a very billowing robe.
Okay, well.
Bath or
No,
recreational?
Wizard-ish.
Oh. Fine.
And then the final figure sitting at the table. It's not so much a full figure as it is a head floating above a chair.
What kind of bullshit is that?
What kind of bullshit is what?
Yeah. Who's just a head?
Who is just a head floating above a
I
chair?
don't know.
I don't know either.
Sounds like a lazy artist.
Does sound like a lazy artist. But yes, there is a floating head above a chair. He is at the proper height. He has the proper everything. Just a floating head sitting there at the table. And as you guys
kind of ramshackle beard.
Yeah,
crazy
ramshackle
eyes,
beard.
gray hair.
Yeah.
Looks like he's never combed it. Probably doesn't have hands. Yeah.
Correct.
Is he at like the head of a table, or is he just kind of a regular guest, or what?
He's just a regular guest. This is not. Yeah, this is not his table.
He's sitting at
so
a place
speak.
of honor, but not necessarily
Yeah.
the host.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom.
Was that not intended as a pun joke? Because I
Oh,
thought
it
it
was.
was. Okay.
I thought it was. I thought it was pretty good.
I mean,
hope
if he's
it
not at the head of
was.
the table, he's just a nobody.
You
Oh,
motherfucker.
fuck.
You
So,
are a monster, and I love it.
man. We'll just, so Rolo is kind of sitting
You
at.
have to end there. Fuck that.
Okay. Yep.
No.
We'll end.
Go on.
So Rolo is kind of sitting at what would be like the head of the table position.
Mm-hmm.
And then flanking
But
him.
he looks fucked up.
He looks injured. You'll find out why. I have no doubt of that.
Well,
But
his head's on the chopping block next, so.
But yeah, so flanking him on the left would be on the right would be Goblin Droblin Wizard guy, and then kind of sitting away from them, but not like to a point where it's like super weird. Is the floaty head guy? But he is, a couple. There are a couple of chairs away, or in between him and Mom on that side of the table, and they are all facing you as you walk in. They are all on one side of the table.
Hey, well, who's for dinner?
You're probably wondering why I called you all here.
Yes. I think that is a great place to end.
Okay.